Hey everyone, this is Aaron with Crypto Trends. Today, August 6th, almost the 7th of 2019. Hot off the press, this news is just released about 20 minutes ago from this recording. IBM and partners launch blockchain-powered network for supply chain. Yeah, we talk a lot about supply chain on this channel. First off, before we get to it, please keep in mind that this is not financial advice, just my opinion. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and get notified so you can get, just released articles like this. Pretty awesome. All right, let's get to it. This is really huge news. It's unbelievable the magnitude and scope that this could be. Okay, so let's go take a look. And not there. Here is the article, and the link is below. Let me scroll up to it. Yeah, IBM and partners launch blockchain-powered network for the supply chain. Right here, IBM is expanding its blockchain to focus now to include supply chain management. The hope is that decentralization, automated systems can improve the manual and often cumbersome organization of most supply chains today. Absolutely. I used to be a programmer in that field, and there are, let's just say, many opportunities for increased, just the increased business and efficiencies and stuff like that. Okay, it's not a joke. Okay, as you already know, continuing on, as you already know, IBM is no stranger to blockchain technology. That's right, they have the worldwide cross-payment system. And the company, right here, the company is betting big on the distributed ledger system being a major force in the coming years. So they are betting big. IBM is betting big. They have worldwide, they've been in blockchain here, doing a lot of stuff. They have their Hyperledger program they've been working on, right? Yeah. Okay, so it has now emerged It has now also emerged that the tech giant is expanding its blockchain focus to also include supply chain management. So there it is right there. They are hardcore into supply chain management. Moving on, okay? This article isn't that long. I'll just read it here. The new network will be called Trust Your Supplier. Isn't that interesting? The word trust there. So Trust Your Supplier is what it's going to be called, and is a collaboration between IBM and other major players, including Cisco, Lenovo, Nokia, Vodafone, Schneider Electric, and Anheuser-Busch InBev. Blockchain firm Chainyard will be providing the underlying technology as the participating suppliers contribute to uploading their data to the Buddy network. So Chainyard is going to be helping all these guys getting their data onboarded to the blockchain. Okay. This is huge. These are some of the larger ones. IBM has a lot larger ones too. But these are, Schneider Electric's huge. Anheuser-Busch, come on. These are big players. And moving on here. The move should come as no surprise, given that blockchain technology is expected to impact supply chain management the most. Yeah, no kidding. We know this. $2 trillion of goods and services will be tracked on the blockchain-based system. That's around 2023. $2 trillion worth of goods. That is like enormous, right? That's pretty big. IBM is looking to capitalize on this fast-growing industry. Of course they are. So down here, further on, they're saying, yeah, it saves time, it saves money, all this stuff. IBM has right here, here's something interesting, that according to IBM's estimates, 70 to 80% reductions right here. 70 to 80% reductions can be expected in time saved, as well as roughly 50% in administrative costs. This is what businesses and companies and stuff are looking for. They're looking to reduce their costs, their errors, their billing mistakes. That's the administrative costs. You wouldn't believe how many billing mistakes there are. How many chargebacks and stuff because they didn't count things correctly. They put the wrong things in the wrong box. They ordered the wrong whatever. It goes on and on and on. Okay, you would be amazed at what happens in the background. So the 70-80% reductions is I would definitely believe it. Okay, because I worked in the industry. Okay. Also moving on here, another interesting note says, even more surprisingly, IBM already has, listen to this guys, even more surprisingly, IBM already has more suppliers lined up. Around 18,500 of them are under IBM's umbrella already, with 4,000 of them just being in North America, brought in the last few months alone. Wow. The Trust Your Supplier blockchain is expected to launch commercially sometimes in Q3 of this year. What do you guys think of that? 18,500 with 4,000 of them being in the US. 18,500 going onto the blockchain. They have the world wire. Huge. Absolutely huge. IBM does hyperfabric, right? They do their hyperfabric. So how is this affecting Vechain? Well, before we go there, let's go take a look at the technology company. Because when I first read this, it's like, oh, it's not Vechain. It is this Chainyard. Who's Chainyard? Let's go take a look at Chainyard. Link is below. Chainyard, here's their page. Nice page. We turn blockchain into business results. Our team of blockchain experts bring extensive experience in architecting, designing, building, testing, and securing and operating complex distributed systems to help adopters of blockchain technology succeed. Cool. So they do consulting, engineering, operations. Great. This point right here, a leader in blockchain technology. Businesses need blockchain infrastructure designed to meet the requirements for privacy, compliance, and performance. Listen to this, guys. Every day, Chainyard's team helps advance Hyperledger to the leading open business blockchain. Okay? So they're Hyperledger. They're on the private side. What big company, I think it's a Fortune 1 company, uses Hyperledger? That's Walmart. Walmart China, and with the help of IBM, hooked up with Vechain, right? Vechain is the public blockchain. Hyperledger is the private. You're not going to put a company's entire data on a public blockchain. It's not designed for that. Okay? You're just not going to do it. You can do it on a private. And then you just take the pieces that you want your clients, your customers and stuff to see that will provide them benefit, that will provide that trust. That trust was an important word. That will provide them trust. And why is that trust your supplier? Why is trust an important word? DNVGL is the company of trust. That's what they do. So, writing stuff to the public chain, Vechain and IBM already have a data interchange system set up to where Hyperledger data can be written and basically published to Vechain. That is what is happening with Walmart China, where they're scanning their mushrooms and 23 other products, where they can scan it and then they can see all the information along the logistics line from farm to finished product. And that's just Walmart. Here we're talking Cisco, Lenovo, Nokia, Vodafone, Schneider Electric, Bush. My God, wouldn't you like to see a Vechain? I mean, this would sound really stupid, but have a Vechain sticker on an Anheuser-Busch beverage? Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, there's nothing confirmed here with Vechain. Okay, it's just connecting the dots. Could be absolutely nothing. Could there be a few? Yeah, I'm expecting a few. Am I expecting 18,500 of them? No, but that would be totally awesome. But nevertheless, there's going to be some places where we're sure it's going to be beneficial for some of these companies to have their data on a public blockchain, to provide stuff for their clients and stuff. It might, there can be some use cases out there so we could see. But if there's, this could be absolutely huge for Vechain. It could be absolutely nothing. So we'll see. But what we do know is that Vechain has a data interchange format to where they can basically take data from Hyperledger and put it onto the Vechain blockchain. So that is huge. And then plus this trust is interesting to me because that just reminded me of plain old DNVGL. What do you guys think of this? So there's also something else going on here with the Vechain. If we go over to CoinDesk, I almost fell out of my chair. And it's because I actually saw an article here on Vechain. It says Vechain tapped to provide transparency for China's wine trade. Yeah, so we know they've been working with the wine, but I fell out of my chair because it's on CoinDesk. You just don't see stuff with Vechain on CoinDesk that often. Truly amazing. But anyway, what they're doing is that they're hooking up with a fairly well-known grower, a winemaker in Australia. And they do mid-range wines. It is Penfold. If you haven't heard of Penfold, they're doing a Cabernet Sauvignon. Bin 407, Penfold's Bin 407, and it goes right now. A bottle goes for about $60, and that's kind of like on the lower mid-range for their product lines. Their products go for 100 to 300 a bottle. So they're starting off with this, and they're seeing how it goes. And this is going to be in China because people drink wine over there and they get sick because gosh knows they have fake wine. Who knows what's in it? Straight from the donkey. Who knows, man? So I would definitely prefer to buy a bottle with a Vechain seal on it compared to one that hasn't that doesn't have that on it for safety reasons in China. It's like not great, man. Anyway, so this is an article here. You guys can find it. It's on coindesk.com, a thing on Vechain. But in the comments and stuff, Chainyard does Hyperledger. That's what their thing is. They're doing Hyperledger, so they're helping IBM get these people on board. Okay? IBM has a ton of customers, right? They can't do it all, so they need help. And I'm sure IBM's helping out a whole bunch of them. Plus the whole world wire thing for transmitting payments and stuff like that, or however they're going to do it. It's kind of like you guys can start to see how the pieces of the puzzle are fitting together. If you step back, take a look at that. You have IBM, you have the world wire, you have that stable coin talk with Vechain. It's a settlement coin, specifically a settlement coin. Isn't that interesting? This gets brought up again. World Wire gets brought up again. huge, and to have 18,000 clients that want to go live, 4,000 of them in North America. That's a, you know, what do you think about that? You think that's a big deal or not? What do you think about Vechain, right? Do you think it's going to see anything from this? Let me know. Put it in the comments below. Anyway, what else is going on? Yeah, Bitcoin's just doing its thing. It had a little liquidation here from, gosh, I wonder who. BitMEX got basically a whole bunch of people got liquidated on BitMEX, so we'll see. Anyway, not. I mean, it's just doing its thing. It's going sideways. Nothing. I mean, it's not exciting. Anyway, that's it, guys. See if anybody's on the chat. Oh my gosh, they are. Yeah, it's like almost midnight where I'm at. So hey guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, before I get to the chat, hey guys, you know, don't forget to like, subscribe, get notified, all that good stuff. So if you're taking off, catch you later. Thanks for watching. Put your comments, what you think about IBM and Chainyard and stuff. Okay, so the chats, to the chats. How big do I think it'll affect Vechain's price? It's already getting thrashed. Well, if this hooks up, it could definitely surpass. It could be enormous. It's beyond belief. Okay. Yeah, let's put it this way: the number of transactions that we've seen could just be a joke, a total joke on the biggest days for Vechain. It could be a total joke. But they were only at what, 0.6% of their capabilities at the highest. Yeah. So they can handle it, man. Hey Han, how's it going? So Vechain is competing with giants. It's an amazing thing. Yeah, Vechain is not competing with other cryptos. Okay, it's out. It left that ballpark a while ago. It's competing with the likes of IBM. But is it really competing with IBM? No. It's working in tandem with IBM. They have, with Walmart, they have this trial going on to where, yeah, they are able to have data go from IBM's Hyperledger Fabric over to Vechain. And there's been comments by Sunny and others in Vechain saying, what was that one by Sunny? He said that something to the like that hybrid systems were the future. I think it's something, paraphrasing there, something close to that. Yeah, or that's what an IBM rep said and he agreed with it, something like that. But yeah, so here it is. So we'll see, but this thing could be absolutely humongous. We'll see. But yeah, Vechain is with the big boys. That's for sure. It's not CryptoKitties, guys. I mean, it is not CryptoKitties. Even Player. I mean, Player is going after big guns too. It's like they really have. You know, if you guys haven't checked out the whole ecosystem, check them out. Okay. Interesting things going on there. Just not like gambling stuff. Interesting projects as a whole. And then we have that Jur. Right, Jur. That's putting legal stuff on the blockchain. Smart contracts. Interesting stuff. Yeah, and that's San Marino. Interesting stuff. So we'll see. So Dances says, BTC is leading the way for the crypto world. Clearly, what will follow is the question. Yep. See you, Dances. Thanks for watching. You want to know, and Shane wants to know whether I think VET's going to be declared a security. I don't think it is. I mean, it's a utility. It's clearly a utility. It's not out there with a white paper saying, oh, yeah, we want to have a utility coin and this is our idea for it. No. The SEC would like say no, guys, that's not gonna work. They put out some guidelines saying that it had to already be like done and in process and stuff like that. Vechain's thing is like working as a working product and stuff like that. It's to me it's clearly a utility coin, and to many others. So we'll see what happens, but I really don't think it's going to be classified as a security. It could if Vechain ever decides to go public, i.e., go for an IPO, an initial price offering, and get put on the stock exchange, the company itself. That would be interesting. And it looks like it's heading to where it's large enough to where it could actually do that in the future. Right now it's small beans. No. But later on, yeah, I could definitely see not vet the token, but the company itself, Vechain, be listed. Okay? But the token itself, the tokens that it's going to have, no. Vet and VThor, no, I don't see it. Worst case scenario, yeah, it gets put on there, and you're going to have to get Vechain through a broker, like a stock, okay? And pay commissions. In other words, it's more pay commissions. That would be like the worst case scenario. We'll see. Don't know. Molly S. Hey there. What price will VET be at the lowest to buy at least 1 million VETs? I don't know. It could be right now. It could be tomorrow. It could be in 2 months. We'll see. The thing is that I think anything under, 10 cents is a bargain. That's just me. And 10 cents is above its all-time high. So, if you like it, you like it. You don't. As far as like actually when to get in, I really can't give you that information, but follow your gut, follow your instinct, stuff like that. Okay? Wish I could give you an answer. Molly S. wants to wait for Vechain to get to its lowest. Yeah, of course, we all do. But don't forget, timing the bottom is a risky thing. Okay? There's a lot of variables going on. Right now we have the Vechain, not with Vechain, but with Binance. Remember that hack that they had? Those coins or whatever are starting to come back, okay? And that's like 7,000 BTC. And that's hitting the news. It's part of the FUD for Binance, okay? There's something funky going on with Binance. Binance has a ton of Vechain tokens. And if you looked at Vechain, it's just been taking a beeline down, like at a 25, 30 degree slope for a while, along with a whole bunch of other altcoins. Isn't that interesting? So, I don't know. We'll see what's going on. But as far as like buying at the absolute bottom, that's risky. Okay? That's risky business. You just get to where you feel comfortable with. Okay? So JBG says Chainyard has a token. No, Chainyard does not have a token. If you go to their website, what they do is that they help people get their businesses onto Hyperledger, which is by IBM. It's an open source type of thing. Hyperledger is basically a private blockchain, okay, that anyone can use. I mean, you can get a Linux system and copy it down, and it's free. You can have your own blockchain going, but it's private. It's not a public chain. Like Vechain. Vechain is a semi hybrid because it has the authority nodes. Okay, that's the ANs. But it's public. Okay, and it's distributed. Hyperledger is different. It's private. But so Hyperledger though, you're basically, think of it as two databases. One is open to a website, and the other one is closed to a website. Okay, but you can take the information from Hyperledger, put it on Vechain, so just the information that you want, and then that information will be open on the web that people can search through and stuff. But Hyperledger can be privatized and stuff like that, so it's more secure and stuff. So only people who are allowed to see it can see it. That it's permissioned. Okay, it can be permissioned, but that's what Chainyard team does. Chainyard's team helps advance Hyperledger, the leading open business blockchain. There you go. Yeah. So check out Hyperledger. Hyperledger is like interesting. Thanks for the question. Hope that answered it. But no, Chainyard does not have a token. Closest thing to a token on this is Vechain, because Vechain has that data interchange already completed, as shown and proven by Walmart, China. Okay? Will it affect Vechain or not? We'll see. We'll see. But this is like, if it does, this could be absolutely huge. I don't know. We'll see. Could be absolutely nothing. All right? But nevertheless, it is quite interesting that you're having such a huge amount of companies going onto the blockchain. What's that going to do for marketing? Like, oh, we're on the blockchain. Well, what else is on the blockchain? Oh, I hear Vechain is on the blockchain. Oh, I hear Bitcoin is on the blockchain. Oh my gosh. What do you think that's going to do for marketing for just crypto as a whole? It's going to be huge. I mean, only like what, 2-3% even know what Bitcoin is. So we'll see. Interesting. Huge ramifications. Han says hybrid future. Yeah. Okay, so Shane, you can swap VET for BTC at OceanX. Okay? OceanX.pro. Bring up their site. See that? It's OceanEX.pro. And you can do it there. So you can get VET, you can get BTC, you can sell your VET for BTC, or you can buy Vechain with your Bitcoin. Okay? Because they have VET pairs and they have BTC pairs. Alright? So yeah, check that out. What's Player doing lately? I haven't looked at Player in a while. Oh, crap, it's up 10%, almost 11%. That's sweet. I haven't looked at it in a while. What's it doing? Oh, it's going towards my box. It's going towards my box. That is like so awesome. That is cool. Player is an interesting one too. Anyway, I got distracted. And then as far as like cashing out, what you would have to do is like sign up on OceanX or Qcoin, okay? And then if you want to cash out your VET, you do that, you swap it for a Bitcoin, and then you transfer your Bitcoin to what, Coinbase? That's one of the few on-ramp, off-ramps for fiat. That's and then you'd have to transfer that and then do it that way. With Coinbase, you do it on their Pro exchange instead of just their little retail exchange, because you'll get less fees, right? But here I am talking about a huge thing, and you're talking about swapping out Vechain for Bitcoin. It's amazing. That to me is amazing. How about swapping out Bitcoin for VET? Let me read this article again here, Shane. IBM already has many suppliers lined up. Around 18,500 of them are under IBM's umbrella already, with 4,000 of them being in North America, brought in the last few months alone. The Trust Your Supplier blockchain is expected to launch commercially sometimes in Q3 of 2019. That's just around the corner. It's not even Q4, it's Q3. Huge companies: Cisco, Lenovo, Nokia, Vodafone, Schneider, Anheuser-Busch, and a whole bunch more. This is to get them on to Hyperledger. Vechain has successful tests with IBM and Walmart China. Okay, so you're looking at these guys. This is the private chain they're talking about here. Vechain is the public side chain. Vechain is the one with the token, VET. I don't know, buddy. Just saying. Yeah, and I think OceanX will offer fiat ramp soon. They're trying to get that coming really quick. I'm not sure it's going to be for the US though. Okay, that's the only thing. I hope it is, but not quite sure on that. Looking for more info. Yeah, you know, Big Slick. I'm thinking Vechain. This could have something. We'll see. We'll see what happens with this announcement. It could just be a big nothing. Okay. But 2020 is the Tokyo Olympics, and I think that's when there's going to be a nice little DApp where people can verify their Olympic pass to an event. If you've never been to the Olympics, you get like a little card verification that you have your ticket and stuff, and they scan it, deep, so they can have a little app. Boom, here it is. Scan it, deep. Yeah, okay, you're cool. Do something like that with Vechain. That'd be awesome. So we'll see. Reason for that is because Vechain is has something going on with Docomo 5G, which is the largest mobile provider in Japan. So we'll see what happens, if anything. That's just pure speculation on my part, but that's in 2020, and that was really about the time frame when I was expecting VET to start taking off, if ever. So we'll see. So hope that answers your question. Will it reach $1 or not? I don't know. I can't say. I hope it does. I want it to reach $1 tomorrow. Will it? I don't think so. I'd like it to. You know how it goes. Molly S. U.S. customers can use OceanX. They can. You have a 2 Bitcoin limit per day as far as withdrawing and stuff. But yeah, U.S. you can do that. You just can't KYC. Okay. You don't have to use a VPN. If you're in crypto and you're using a VPN, I'll tell you straight out, you're a fool. You're not being protected at all. Han says Square is now accepting BTC deposits, so you can also cash out there. Yeah, also the Cash App, right? The Cash App. They have where you can actually buy BTC, and they said they're working with a limited audience as far as them actually like having your own BTC address and stuff like that, and so you could actually go the other way. So the Cash App, we might see it become a full on and off ramp for Bitcoin and crypto as a whole. That would be like totally awesome. If that happens, that would be like, man, the Cash App is so easy to use. You can buy Bitcoin, you transfer money from your bank account, whatever, to your Cash App, and wham, you can buy Bitcoin in seconds. It's like the easiest way. The only problem is what's your address and stuff like that. But I'm sure they're working on that, working on regulations and all that good stuff. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Square. Yeah, Square. I think they do the Cash App. Isn't that right, Han? Yeah, Shane, I know. Swapping VET to BTC in order to ultimately convert to fiat is what I was getting at. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that. But I'm thinking, like, why in heck would you want to do that after this announcement? Seems like you'd want to take your fiat, buy the BTC, and buy the VET. That's, that's just me. I'm just curious on why you're going the other way. So Han says Walmart is forcing all their agricultural suppliers on chain, even in the USA, by September 2019. Yeah, Walmart can do that. Walmart can do that. They have a history of forcing their vendors to do things, or they say goodbye to them. And then usually the vendor goes out of business. Yeah. So Walmart can definitely mandate the use of whatever they feel like. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, Han. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cash App is owned by Square. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was a little bit confused. Is it Stripe or was it Square? But yeah, so the Cash App, they're on the works, and if they can get a full on ramp, off ramp for crypto or just BTC, that would be like totally awesome. I think they'd be total fools not to do that. I'm sure they're trying to accomplish just that. We'll see. Oh, Shane. Okay, gotcha. So you're looking far into the future. Yeah, so who knows what's going to happen in 5 to 10 years? Right? Who knows? It could be to where, I don't know, the U.S. shuts down crypto and all of a sudden you have bags and bags and bags of Vechain. So let's say you have 20, 30 coins and they're $1 million a piece. Okay, well, what are you going to do? Well, maybe you can go to a different country and figure that out, right? and then you can cash out there. When you have, if Vechain can really increase and you have some bags of it, and let's say you have $1 million, $2 million, or whatever, I have no idea how much you have, but once you pass a certain amount of money, you can travel, and then you can just go live in a country. You're no longer tied to a country when you have money. Isn't that interesting how that works? So, if it gets to that point, I don't think you have to worry about it. You can just go someplace else, man. Yeah, 5-year hold. Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen in 5 years, right? So we'll see. What would happen, like everybody talks about the banking collapse and all this and that, what would happen if there's no fiat to cash out into? That your cryptos were the fiat, i.e. the method of exchange, the currency for exchange. There was, what are you going to do? Isn't that an interesting scenario? People talk about banking collapses. That's what they're talking about. There will be no fiat off ramps. There will be no fiat on ramps. Interesting. Anyway, not saying that's going to happen. Those are like doomsdayers in my opinion. So we'll see. Yo, so Ronnie says, yeah, BTC only. Yeah, that makes sense. For Square, yeah. Because I know the CEO of Square is a huge Bitcoin advocate. But hey, if it's just for Bitcoin, I can hang with that. You know, sell VET, get Bitcoin, do it on the Cash App. Absolutely. Also buy it there. I mean, it's so easy. Why not? It only makes sense. I mean, I use the Cash App. What do I use the Cash App for? Starbucks. Why? You get $1 off, man. I think that was even on the Joe Rogan show or something like that. Sure enough, you get $1 off. You get a discount at Whole Foods, at Chipotle's, however you say it, burrito place. Yeah, I mean it has some great benefits. Easy as heck to use too, and it works. Love the Cash App. Dorsey integrates Cash App into Twitter. Holy moly. We'll see. Anyway, it's after midnight here, but this was like really cool news I saw. I was just checking up on Bitcoin's price, and all of a sudden I saw over here, this is on TradingView, all of a sudden I saw that, what is this thing on Binance? This just came out. Look at this. You're getting news as it comes up. Binance CEO denies KYC leak, but users don't buy it. Yeah, KYC leak where identities were like thrown all over the internet. Reddit user, League of Echo, whatever, posted news about an alleged leak of exchanges KYC data on our cryptocurrency subreddit. Yeah, photos of people holding their IDs. Quick response, Binance security team denied the allegations. Okay, let's see what they said. Again, at the present time, no evidence has been supplied that indicates any KYC images have been obtained from Binance. These images do not contain the digital watermark imprinted by our system. There you go. That sounds to me, that resonates true. Okay? Right here, CZ, don't fall for the KYC leak FUD. We're investigating. We'll update shortly. Yeah, they've been following these guys for a while. You don't think they're just going to let them go away and get away with it? No way. No way. They messed with the wrong people for that. CZ's going to get them for that hack. Yeah. And so on this one, yeah, this resonates with me energetically. It resonates with me that, yeah, I'd actually believe this. Watermark system, yeah. Binance is under a lot of pressure right now, guys. Okay? It's under a lot of pressure. It's getting hit from multiple sides. Okay? There's a reason why the alts are going down. The alts are going down. They're being sold for Bitcoin. Notice Bitcoin's price going up. You guys connect the dots. But this is interesting here. So, yeah, the KYC, yeah, that's good news to know. What else do we have going on here real quick? ICO scammers may face decades in prison. Nah, they won't last that long in prison. In China, tether behind Bitcoin's 4,000 to 13,800 bull run. Yeah, no kidding. That's part of it. Ether Delta exit scam. Police investigating. Coinbase hit with Bitcoin Cash negligence rap. Kick hits back at SEC. Yeah. guys, like on all the news and stuff like that, and here's the IBM thing down here. But keep in mind that there's a lot of smoke and mirrors out there, not just in crypto, but a lot of news. They treat you like a fish, okay? They think they can throw something shiny in the water, and it could be just a shiny turd, and you'll go look at it because it's shiny and you'll believe it, and they want you to swallow the bait. And that's so you'll look over to the right instead of seeing what's going on to the left, okay? Just keep that in mind, that news articles are released and then all of a sudden they get refuted a couple days later. But that's after everyone has sold their Bitcoin or whatever, right? Oh, Bitcoin's going in the dumps. Everybody sells. Oh, sorry, we were wrong. Yeah, so they're buying it on the dip, right? All those other people, oh, I have to buy it back. Yeah, it's, just keep an eye out for that stuff. I know you guys have seen it, and yeah. Well, I tell you, about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, people were really naive about that. If they were investors in the stock market, they'd know that a banker never tells the truth. Yeah, a banker always lies for the most part. Anyway, that's about it. I'm getting tired. I'm going off. But yeah, check out Chainyard, Hyperledger. Check out IBM. Check out Hyperledger, the Hyperledger project. It's open source. It's interesting. Spin up a Linux distro and give it a try. Do Ubuntu or whatever. Interesting stuff. Yeah. So that's about it, guys. Hope you have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you later. Okay?